Do you want to know how to request help from 190 Vision for healing, clearing work, guidance, or maybe something else? My name is Laura. My husband is behind the camera. Watch this video to the end to learn exactly what to do.
At this point, you have typed in 190vision.com to get to the website, which is this website right now, or you have clicked on Help Me on one of the videos, which brought you to this screen. Yes, right?
Right, correct. So now we're going to go through the process and show you what takes place next. From this screen here, on the top, you'll see the Help Me highlighted here. Click on Help Me. You'll be prompted to put in your name and your email address. For this video, we're going to do a little test.
How about their last name?
Okay, we'll give Test a name. Test.
Well, right. Remember, it's going to be a person.
We're going to do Margaret, Margaret Smith. All right. And we're going to do our email address.
That's Margaret's email address. Now remember,
we're pretending here.
Right. That is
just
supposed
to walk
to be
through.
That is supposed to be their email address, right?
Yes, it's supposed to be your email address, your name and your email address. And then click on Help Me, please. And it will pull up the consent form,
which should be coming up soon. There you go.
All right. First thing that is required, the red asterisk here, means that the information is required.
And that means, what does that mean? That if they don't complete it, if they don't fill it out, they'll stay on this screen until they fill it out.
That's correct.
Right? They won't be able to submit anything.
Correct. All right. Notice here it has written full name at birth. Why is that so important, hon?
Why don't you say? You're filling it out. Why am I going to start talking all of a sudden?
Okay, so your full name at birth is important because that name has all of the energy tied to it for your purpose in this life.
That's not just energy. It's energy, but it's frequency, right? More of a frequency, because it has to be at the same level with your purpose in life. So the term is really frequency.
Okay, so I put in the full name at birth for our made-up individual here. The next box here has full name currently being used. They're individuals who decide that they want to change their name. So we'd like to make sure we know what your original name is, plus the current name that you'd like to be called. And more importantly, for anyone who gets married, a lot of individuals who get married, mainly women, will take the name of their spouse. So we like to use the current full name because there is karma tied now between you and your spouse. Did I say that correctly?
Stop checking with me. You know what to say. Just
I'm
say.
just making sure I covered everything.
I'll say something if you don't cover everything. You're doing fine.
All right, so we're putting in, she's married, Margaret Sue Jones. Next box, date of birth. Again, this is required. You can type in your date of birth, or you can scroll through and pick the month and the day, and then, whoops, this showed 2020. I didn't pick the year first. We'll just type that in.
We're supposed to pick the year first?
Well, right, I guess
okay.
so, because I picked the month and the date, and it pulled up with the year 2020. And we'll leave this example as Chicago.
No, how about if you change that? Make that a different country, so people know that we have individuals from a different. There we go.
Barcelona,
yeah.
Spain.
My favorite soccer team, Barcelona. That's a good one to put there.
Now the best number for us to reach you, for you to be contacted. That's the number I put in for now. And then again, email address. After that, we go down to Others Living with You. Click whatever boxes apply. And then choose a file of a picture to put in of yourself. Night division. There you go. Now it shows that the picture has been uploaded. Here is the fun part.
It's all fun.
Agreeing to all the terms.
No, but it's all fun.
It
Let's
is
say
all
here's the fun
fun.
part.
Well, I think this is fun.
Well, the first part is that we don't have to put up the privacy policy because it's on the website anyway.
Right.
But we just want to make it clear that we don't share the information with anybody.
That's
Right?
correct.
The information is not sold, it's not rented, it's not shared with anybody, and that's specified there.
So agree to the terms by clicking on the box, and a check mark will appear.
If you notice again, there's a red asterisk, which means until you click on that box, until you agree, it's not moving. You won't be able to submit anything. So please make sure that you click or you agree. And please make sure that you read the conditions before you do anything. We'd appreciate that. Don't just rush and check.
All right. Terms, the conditions of service. We're going to click on that and show you this one. As you notice here, the first thing that's stated, I certify that all of the personal data are accurate and that the photograph provided is current. Why is this so important, then?
Well, you remember you had one example. The bottom line is that if you want to give us fake information, then please make sure you don't submit anything, because you're just wasting your time and wasting our time. All right? I can go and check to see whether or not the information is accurate, but I don't have time to do that. We have a lot of individuals to help, and this takes a lot of time. So we will leave it up to you to submit accurate information. If you choose to submit inaccurate information, just know that you will not receive the benefits of the work that's been done because your information is not accurate. Oh, by the way, we will be informed that the information is not accurate. We've had that happen to one individual, and the moment my wife informed her that she was giving us inaccurate information, she was pretending to be someone that she wasn't, she disappeared. She stopped communicating with us. So you're just wasting our time and yours. So please just provide the accurate information. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, then don't submit anything. All right? You can get help from somebody else.
Okay, the next one. I understand that to increase the chance of me experiencing improvement, I will avoid harmful substances like drugs and alcohol.
Extremely important, because drugs, we have a video on that.
It's called Drugs, Alcohol, and Tobacco. It's on our YouTube
Well, you could
page.
put it there, right? Like how you do your linking thing when you finish.
Yes.
Yeah, okay,
We
so
put a link.
my wife will put a link there so you can watch that video, how it affects you, and especially how it affects you on the spiritual level. Everything we do is at a spiritual level. And drugs, alcohol, nicotine products do affect you in a negative way because they have a non-beneficial entity. So here we are, we're doing work to raise your vibration and your frequency. And then if you're messing around with the drugs, alcohol, and nicotine products, they do the opposite. They lower your frequency, which then means that you're thinking that the work that's being done on you is not taking effect. Instead, you're canceling the work with what you're doing. So if you insist on continuing to take the harmful substances, then it doesn't make sense that we help you. You can get help from somewhere else. Saying that, we've had individuals that struggle with addictions, and they let us know. They come to us asking for help with the addictions plus whatever other concerns they might have. We will help you with that so that then that addiction is handled on top of whatever else you require. So we can help you if you really want to get the help.
All right. I agree to any instructions provided, to follow any
follow.
instructions provided. There are many times we are guided to give you specific things that you are to do. We will send them to you. Again, it's up to you to follow it. It will only help
Follow them.
to follow them.
Instructions.
Okay. We're getting an English lesson as well here. But as you follow it, it will help you to heal or go through
To
whatever process it
experience the
is.
results
Exactly, to
that
experience
they're
the
supposed
results that you're supposed to
experience.
experience.
Right.
I agree to provide timely updates regarding my specific situation. When we send you a notification that work has been done on you, it's normally already been at least half an hour since the work was completed. Please, as soon as you see that message, respond immediately and let us know how you're feeling, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, whatever it may be. I expect help to be discontinued if I choose not to provide timely updates. I think that one is very self-explanatory.
Just to make sure.
Okay.
What are we saying there?
We're saying if you choose not to send us updates so we know what's going on, we know how the treatments are helping or not helping you, then with lack of communication, your name and picture will be put off to the side.
Yeah, being nice. We'll stop helping you. Done. That's the bottom line.
All right. The last one, I will sincerely and honestly forgive all who I perceive have caused me any challenges.
Yeah, and that's an interesting one. And the reason for that is by harboring negative thoughts, negative feelings, then you're also lowering your frequency. And that's what's been affecting you more than likely. You know, if you're feeling stressed, if you're feeling angry, frustrated, that's because your frequency is low. What we will help you do, if you're willing, we will help you to deal with those issues as well so that you get your emotions and thoughts or your thought process under control so they're more positive. When they become more positive, it helps you heal faster. We're not expecting it to happen overnight. You don't just go and say, oh, I forgive everybody and then it's done. It doesn't work that way. We know that. But as long as you're willing to let go, start fresh, then we're going to help you.
All right. So we go back to the form then. We click in the box, the check mark appears, and now we go on to the next term, terminal case statement.
And this one scares a lot of individuals. So we want to make sure that we cover this clearly.
Yes.
It doesn't mean that you're going to die or that we're going to kill you or that your angels or spirit guides are going to kill you. That's not what it means. Okay? Go ahead, Heather.
This is for individuals who have been told, as it states right here, I understand that if I have been diagnosed with a terminal condition,
as in your doctors or whomever it is have told you that you're going to die, like in a month or two or tomorrow.
yes.
And I'm being as blunt as possible. Please forgive me as I say it. It might sound insensitive, but I want to make sure that it's very clear. You might have been told that. In that case, your spirit guides or the angels might only be able to help you to a certain point, as in make you feel comfortable, you know, before the passing takes place,
as it
or
shows
get
here,
you to
ease the
spend more
situation.
time with your family or loved ones. They might extend the time a little bit, you know, so it can help you resolve what you need to resolve before passing on. That's the worst case scenario. We've seen many cases where individuals have been told that they're going to die next week or in a month or two, and years later they're still alive. We're not saying you'll be alive. We're saying that we've seen many situations where that has happened. So this doesn't mean that you're going to get killed by the angels or anything like that. We just want you to know that if you've been told that your situation is a terminal case, there's a chance that that might still happen, except it will be with less pain and it might be at a later date.
All right. I agree to hold all caseworkers blameless in all respects and at all times for any unwelcome change in my health. Again, that goes back to what my husband was just saying. It could be that things will get worse, but the angels and your spirit guides will do their best to help you through it.
Okay?
All right. So we'll go back, click in the box, see that check mark. And then the last thing here, seek medical advice statement.
This simply states that we are not doctors at all. We don't pretend to be. We're not from the medical profession in any way. We don't want to be. And so if you decide that you want to follow any guidance that you're given, if you feel uncomfortable in any way, make sure you go talk to a doctor or whomever that professional is that you deal with or that you feel comfortable with, and then follow what they
Recommend.
Okay?
All right, we'll go back. And there goes the check mark in that box. This gray box down here, please provide any details below with this asterisk, meaning put something in there, please. Let us know what you're dealing with.
Okay, well, so if there's nothing, for example, normally what you put in here is details about your family members. Let's say you have a spouse.
Oh, that's right.
Wait. Let's say you have a spouse. Then you would put in you put their information in there, the name, date of birth, place of birth. If you have kids, you do the same thing, is what you would do. So one example, okay? Don't be typing 5 different people's names in there. Action.
But the husband's name is John Jones.
Very creative names.
Date of birth is December 13th, 1945. And he was born in
Wichita, Kansas. Oh no, it's Barcelona. Remember?
Oh, he's going to be born in Barcelona.
Oh no, he doesn't have to be born in Barcelona.
I was going to put a completely different country.
That's right. It could be from a different country. Lithuania.
What's a city in Lithuania?
Oh.
How about London, UK?
Okay.
That works.
That works.
That one. And then I did write that they have pets. We'll put dog.
They don't have kids?
No kids. I didn't cook kids.
Okay. And then after that, what else should
Then
they
after
put?
that, state the reason why you're requesting help.
Right.
Okay.
I have headache all the time, or whatever that might be. And that's it. Now, if there's nothing to put, then you just type none, because something has to go in there, right?
Right.
Now, it's hard to imagine you'd be contacting us and put none there, because more than likely there's an issue. And maybe you can't sleep, whatever it is, you put that in there. And that's what we're talking about.
We've had individuals put their family member's name and then something that they're dealing with.
Oh, I see.
Like back pain for the spouse, John.
Got it. Okay.
All right. Next step is to send consent form. When you scroll to the top of the page, it will show you submitting. Please be patient.
And it takes a little longer here because we're recording, and it shouldn't take this long with you. Well, hopefully it's going to work here.
All right.
That's taking a long time, isn't it?
It is. I wonder why that is. Did I complete everything?
Yes, it will show you if you didn't. Maybe it's not going to submit.
Nope, there it goes.
Oh.
Congratulations. Your completed consent form was successfully submitted.
That sure took a while, but okay. Just remember, it won't take that long with you, okay?
Right, it shouldn't.
And this message, you won't see this message about please watch the next step video, because what will happen is the reason why we got your email address initially on your name is because this then is sent to you in your mailbox, in your email mailbox. So check that, and then you'll see that video right. Just as soon as you're done here, go check your email, and then there'll be an email from us that then tells you what the next step is and what to expect.
Okay. Hope this has answered all of your questions.
Congratulations, you are now in your queue to be helped. Right?
Yes, sir.
So now,
remember to subscribe and like this video. Join the Facebook group 190 Vision to connect with others on the same journey. Get help by visiting our website 190vision.com. Support the 190 Vision mission by clicking on the donate button, which is at the bottom of each page of our website.